Hello there. Today I'm going to be doing a erotic reading of a very special fan fiction. The fan fiction is called A Bespectacled Red Canine, a Gadget X-Reader fanfic. And let's just jump right into this. I'm going to skip the origin. Okay, here we go. I woke up from the sound of notifications from my phone. I turn on my phone and see that Mr. Riolu sent a message saying he has a new girlfriend, along with tons of people going insane. I shouldn't have expected that. I mean, with those oof videos, he's already a pussy slayer, I say laughing. I walk down the stairs to make some breakfast. I take out my phone and look at the clock. To my surprise, it is almost 7:30, meaning I had about 5 minutes before the school bus leaves. Crap! I yelled extremely loud. Bro, shut the fuck up, my roommate yells in anger. It's too early for this shit. After adjusting to the shock, I yelled out, sorry. I groaned and thought to myself, I need to get to the bus stop before it's too late. I go and grab my roommate's Mountain Dew Kickstart, thinking it was my Diet Coke, before bolting out of the house. You better not have taken my Kickstart. I barely hear what my roommate yells before I was on my way to the bus stop. I made it to the bus stop with some time to spare, as I saw the bus driving down the road. While I was waiting, I decided to get my phone out and watch some YouTube. I finished watching some videos from Extreme Arrow when the bus finally arrived. But before my foot was on the bus, I heard the sound of running. Looking to the left, I see a red wolf sprinting toward my direction. Wait for me, he yells. His name was Gadget the Wolf. I've known him ever since middle school. He was the coolest kid there since he had that wispin. He's a pretty awesome person. Phew, Gadget sighs in relief. Thanks for waiting, buddy. I smile and scratch my head. Don't worry, you wouldn't have done the same for me. We both get on the bus and sit next to each other, since there were barely any seats left. As the bus starts to leave, I decide to get my 3DS and play some Smash Brothers. 30 minutes later. We are finally at our school and get to our classes. I walk to my seat at the back of the room. Our teacher was apparently sick, so we had a substitute, which meant we could do whatever we wanted for the period. I look in front of me and I see Gadget reading a Sonic Forces comic. I shrug, deciding not to eavesdrop. After the period ended, we all went to lunch. As I was walking to the lunchroom, excuse me, baby. I saw one of the other classes. In the nearby classroom, someone was trying to hand some papers to another student. When? Fuck, I'm sorry, baby. Somebody's trying to hand some papers to another student, who then starts going back while still standing on his desk, mind you. Then runs out of the class yelling, Nope, 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 I ain't doing this BS, baby. Nobody knew what to say, so we just continued walking to the cafeteria. As I got to the lunchroom, I realized that I forgot to get my lunch, which meant that I had no choice but to buy some pizza and a hot dog from the chef. As I got my food, the intercom came up and said, Good morning, students. This is the principal here to remind you that next Tuesday we will be serving tacos. Nobody listened to the intercom except the Spanish student, who started screaming in excitement. What the fuck, Dextreme? That's really fucking racist. Every time he does that, everybody thinks he's mentally insane. After the announcement, I see Gadget sitting all by himself at a nearby table. I start debating whether to join him or not. My generosity gets the best of me. I head over to his table. Hey, Gadget, I said as I sit down next to him. The wolf then notices me. Oh, hey, he says, looking down. I start to wonder if he's fine. I decide to ask, Are you okay, dude? Gadget then sighs and says, "Not really, because I'm a wolf. People treat me as some type of outcast." I look up and see the anti-furry table giving evil looks. I give an unimpressed look and flip them off. "It's okay, man. You'll know I'll be here to help you out." Gadget looks at me and starts to smile. "Thanks. I needed that." I smile back. "No problem," I say, as I pet Gadget on the head. After a couple hours of random lessons, school is finally over. Finally return home after waving goodbye to Gadget. The first thing that I see when the door is open is an enraged roommate. I then remember that I took his kickstart so I could stay awake for the morning. "Oh, hey dude. Sorry about taking your kickstart. I thought I got the Diet Coke." God, what was I thinking? Even he wouldn't believe an excuse that BS. "I would slap you so hard you would be sent to the Shadow Realm," my roommate says calmly but in a scary way. But I can see how that mistake can be made. He believed it? Took a look at the fridge and apparently there was a can of Diet Coke in the fridge. I never bought one today, so it was a surprise. I would ask where it came from, but I should be glad I made it out alive. For the rest of the day, I just played some games on my Xbox One. I kept getting my ass handed to me on Fortnite. I almost threw my controller out the window. I then decided to play some Sonic Forces since I felt so bored. After beating the final boss for the third time, I checked my watch and realized it's getting kinda late. Well, I had to sleep someday, think to myself. After watching a quick episode of Conjured Man on Netflix, I got on my bed and went to sleep. And I started to dream. I found myself in a strange place. How did I get here? Seems like a good question that better be answered right about now. I wanted to find out more, but I then heard footsteps. When I checked to see who it was, I saw Gadget looking at me. I thought of it as nothing, but then I realized that he had a seductive look on his face. In only a few seconds, we were face to face. Gadget?" I asked in confusion. "Are you—" Gadget then put a finger on my mouth to indicate I should stop talking. My confusion levels were at an all-time high right now. Suddenly, Gadget started to crouch down to where his face was, in the same height level as my pelvis area. I was extremely surprised, but my stupid self wanted to see what happens next. The red wolf then started to unbutton my pants. "Dude, what are you doing?" I screamed. Gadget gave no response and continued undressing me. The bad thing was that because he was undressing me, I apparently started to get erect. Because of this, Gadget immediately started sucking me off. I was blushing so hard that I felt like a volcano about to explode. Explode, alright. As he kept sucking, it felt blissful. Gadget," I moaned. He then looked up and gave me a look that says, "I know you're enjoying this." I put my hand on his head and made him keep going. It was close to bursting when suddenly I heard an alarm go off. I then woke up sitting on my bed. I sit on my bed after what happened. What the hell was that dream? One second I'm in the middle of what looks like the inside of a perfume bottle. The next, Gadget is sucking my dick. Luckily it's Saturday, so I don't have to... Ding dong! I hear from my doorbell. "Hey bro, answer the door," my roommate says. I groan and walk over to the door. Maybe it's the pizza guy. I do remember my roommate saying the doors. Couldn't finish my sentence because when I opened the door, Gadget was right in front of me. "Fuck!" I thought to myself. I phase back into reality and say hello. "Hey Gadget, what's going on?" I asked him. "Nothing much. I wanted to ask if you want to play some Smash Bros." Gadget said, holding a copy of Smash for the Wii U. Damn, he knows that I love that game. After playing some Smash Toy, why the fuck would you play Smash? I think to myself, should I tell him? Would he understand, or will he just walk away? I decide, screw it, and blurted out how I felt for him. "Gadget, you might not get this, but I've been thinking of you as more than a friend." The wolf looks at me in confusion. His eyes are brightly shining. Like, best friends? I shouldn't have lied right there and said yes, but I was already past the point of no return. So I continued. No, like, lovers, I say, getting redder than a tomato. I've grown a huge amount of love for you ever since we met. Met my breaking point when I had some occurrence in a dream I had. Gadget blushed and didn't say anything. Fuck! I shouldn't have kept my mouth shut. Now I'm pretty sure Gadget hates me. I feel the same way, Gadget says, still blushing and looking down. I pause for a moment. NANI? I say quickly. And Gadget then starts to sweat. I felt something like that. Just like that, as well, Gadget says. As he's talking, I notice that his glasses are getting steamed up. Didn't say anything, since, in my opinion, it looks kind of cool. Wait, why am I focusing on Gadget's glasses? I need to pay attention. I didn't want to say it, but since you did, we looked at each other for what seemed like forever. I decided to break silence and speak out. I actually think that I love... Before I could say anything else, Gadget kissed me on the cheek, started to comprehend what has happened, and then fell on the floor. Are you okay? Gadget asked me. Get up and brush myself off. Yeah, I'm fine, I say, looking like an idiot. Welp, it's official. Now no smartasses better say roll credits on the comments. But yes, now Gadget and I are lovers. At the moment, nobody knows but us. As I was watching Flavortown, the movie, and drinking a Diet Kek. What the fuck? I got a notification from Discord. It was a message from Bumble. Hey, are you and Gadget together now? He messages. I spit out my drink in shock. How did you know? I said. Seemed obvious. I mean, you were holding hands with them when we were at the mall, Bumble replies. Plus, when I was talking about you at the food court while you were getting some Chick-fil-A, saw Gadget blush. I slapped myself in my face, wondering if this was a dream until I got another message. Did you two fuck yet? I fall down on the floor after seeing that message. No, of course not, I said frantically. At least, not yet. After a moment of nothing, Bumble says, What do you mean, not yet? I groan and said, Since we're together, it will be a matter of time before things get to tier 13. What the fuck is tier 13? Bumble is typing. Oh, okay, he says. As I sigh, he sends another message. Hey, I fucked Emma Skye from the Phoenix Wright series. Here's a pic. Bumble then sends me a picture of Emma Skye being fucked by the Roblox spider that says, Despacito. Yeah, that spider. I throw the phone away and decide to go to sleep. But as I laid on my bed, I wondered how the relationship between Gadget and I will escalate. Starting to blush at the thought of me and Gadget fucking. And I like it. Ugh. Disclaimer, the next 2 chapters will contain NSFW content. By NSFW content, I mean that you and Gadget are gonna fuck. So if you know likey, then go home to your mommy. It's been 2 months since I confessed to Gadget. We've been together ever since. We were a day away from summer vacation. I was excited. When the day finally ended, I ran faster than the lifespan of a meme. Good analogy. At my house, my roommate was laying around as usual. But when I entered my room, Gadget there was playing some Sonic Forces. I closed the door silently so he wouldn't notice I was there. First off, how did he get in my house? And second, why is he here? Take a deep breath and walk in. Hey, Gadget, I say normally. The wolf then notices me and smiles. Oh, hey, Gadget says happily. I then realized what I was going to ask. I have a question. How'd you get in my house? I say, trying my hardest not to sound like a dick, but definitely did. Gadget then gave a little laugh. Your roommate let me in, he said, scratching his head. I shrug and sit down on my bed next to Gadget. But when I sat down, I saw lube next to him. I never bought lube, I think to myself. I then realized the true reason was why Gadget was here. He wants to bone. But who's the top and who's the bottom? As Gadget looked at me, he saw where I was looking. So you saw the lube, didn't you? Gadget asked in settled tone. I then jump out of my bed and yell, "Please don't fuck my ass!" After 5 seconds of confusion, my roommate yells out, "Bro, what the fuck?" Shit, I forgot he was in the house. "Sorry, Gadget and I are playing Smash Brothers." My roommate then says, "Okay." After that confusing experience, Gadget says, "What? The loop was for me." After comprehending what Gadget said, I will yell out, "Nani?" Gadget starts blushing. I wanted to know how it's like to be a bottom. Gadget says, embarrassed. I realize that Gadget wants me to fuck him. But in my head, I say, "Yes." But on the outside, I just blurted out, "Oh." Gadget gave a small chuckle. I knew what to do next. I started undressing while Gadget started to hide his face in embarrassment. I pulled out my dick. Surprising Gadget. He just started at it for what seemed like an hour. "What are you, Inspector Gadget?" I say to Gadget, unamused. "You stole that joke. I made that joke first." Dool shakes his head. "Sorry." Gadget then started to give me a hand job. "How are you so good at this?" I say, feeling a large amount of pleasure. I almost mimicked the sound of a tea whistle when Gadget started using his mouth. I was about to burst, but I had another idea. "Hold on," I said to Gadget. "Lie on the bed." Gadget stopped and laid down back first on the bed. I started fondling Gadget's member, making a moan. "Oh God, more," Gadget said with signs of pleasure. With one hand, I started jerking him off while fingering him with the other. How the fuck is that possible? "Please, I can't wait any longer," Gadget pleads. I let out a small chuckle. "As you wish," I said seductively. I lift up Gadget's legs, exposing the wolf in a weak state. "I don't think I'm ready for this," Gadget says with a worried tone. "Don't worry, it's fine," I told the Gadget, comforting him. Then insert some lubricant inside Gadget. The red wolf shivers due to the coldness of the lube. "I know this seems odd, but this seems familiar to me," Gadget says, still embarrassed. I don't get what he's saying, but it doesn't matter right now. Finally, I penetrated Gadget, making him moan. He felt so tight, and it felt so right. Oh God, did I just rhyme? Whatever. I then started thrustling. Looking at Gadget's face while he's in this situation is cute. It's like a reverse version of that Red Rusker comic. I was wondering what would happen if somebody busted in. Luckily, the bed didn't creak whenever I used it, and the door was locked, meaning we were safe from any invited guests. If anything, I was gonna bust into him. "Gadget, you're so cute when you moan," I said with a small sniffle. Gadget looked unimpressed. Shut up," he said. Started to thrust faster. As Gadget was moaning, one started to lock lips with him. He was surprised at the sudden move, but he accepted it. I'm going to," Gadget says near climax. Me too." We both orgasmed at the same time. As Gadget came on himself, I came inside the red wolf. The last thing I remember was cuddling with Gadget before both of us dozed off. I wake up, and the first thing that I notice is that I'm spooning Gadget with my penis still inside him. I try my best to remove it without waking him up, which I did successfully, despite some semen dripping out. I get dressed into casual clothes and walk downstairs to make some eggs and toast. Halfway into eating my breakfast, my roommate comes downstairs. "Oh, hey dude." I said, "What are you doing up so early?" He looks me and goes, "I actually didn't sleep. I accidentally watched extremely long Vine videos." Who fucking watches Vine videos? I realize and go, "Wait, did you hear anything from my room?" My roommate fixes his hair and goes, "No, not really. Why?" A sigh, a breath of relief before drinking some coffee and saying, "Oh, nothing." Before I could say anything else, I hear somebody come down the stairs. It was Gadget, but he was wearing a green shirt with Sonic on it. "Fuck you." Yeah, like that. Then say, "Hey, morning, Gadget. I'm guessing because of the shirt you pre-ordered Sonic Forces, huh? But you were already playing it before." Gadget wipes a yawning tear from his eye. "Yeah, it was interesting for me." We both laugh while my roommate is confused. "Wait, Gadget stayed over for the night?" he says with a confused look on his face. We both realize that if he figures out what we did, he'll tell the entire school, so we had no choice but to lie. "Of course he did, I say, I say, sweating more than Niagara Falls. "Got a problem with that?" My roommate looks at me. "That's gay, bro," he said. We then heard a knock on the door, opened it, and there was some Ugandan knuckles. Do you know the way? Roll credits, he yelled out. I went to my room and grabbed a home run bat. I threw him up high and I hit him. The hit sent him flying into space. Told you not to say it, you chuckle fuck, I yelled. Gadget, my roommate, looked at me in shock and confusion. It's a long story. The end. Fuck you, Dexstream. I'm gonna fucking ban your ass.